るよてんてんよひょてんてんよよよよいよひょひょてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんよよふわよよひょひょよよよてってんよメンデルちゃんよよ探してるよてんてんよひょよよよてんてんよてんよよてんよよてんよてんてんよよよよいよひょひょてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんよよふわよよひょひょよよよてんてんよてんよよてんよよてんよてんてんよよよよいよひょひょてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんよよふわよよひょひょよよよてってんよメンデルちゃんよよ探してるよてんてんよひょてんてんよよよよいよひょひょてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんよよふわよよひょひょよよよてってんよメンデルちゃんよよ探してるよてんてんよひょよよよてんてんよてんよよてんよよてんよてんてんよよよよいよひょひょてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんよよ
There we go. Your game. Here's game. Game good. Game sad. Made me cry yesterday. Good morning, Ortimus. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jin Jin. Welcome again. Welcome back, everybody, to part. What am I doing? What is this accent I'm doing? Oh, I'm EP. I slept early, but then my stomach hurt like a couple hours ago, and I couldn't fall asleep ever since. So here I am. While you eat, Uncle Kev. This'll be a treat. Here I am. Wait, maybe that's my new stream intro from now on. Here I am. Also, I was thinking about doing something here. Maybe I should make myself transparent or something. For this stream, for this game. I feel like I'm like still blocking off too much of the stuff. Let's see here. How do I make myself more opaque or less opaque? Or more opaque? I don't know what I mean anymore. Finally be able to watch a stream and not miss it because of work. Nice. Well, if it's anything to go by with the first chapter of this game, I think you're going to enjoy the story of this game quite a lot, because yesterday it got pretty intense and pretty good. How do I... Is there any way for me to edit this? Oh, hello, Crowbars from Twitch. Yeah, you can't listen. Oh, Jen, how could you?
Money!
Oh, thank you for the money, for the 1 bit. What is that? Pride Rocket? Yay! I don't know how to make myself more transparent in Twitch. I give up. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? Alright. Got my full jug of water. My full jug of water. My tea here. I'm ready to read. Wi-Fi. Your grandparents suck. So you missed my streams? Oh, that sucks. You know, you need to convince your grandparents to have like Ultra 5 Wi-Fi 6 Wi-Fi with like 100 up, 10 million down. Oh man, I miss Japan. Anyways. Alright. Anyways, if anyone's missed yesterday's stream about this game, the end of the world happened. Or is happening. Or we are currently right at the middle of it. And everyone is calling out with their last regrets. And I'm the one person that I know of that is responding to these calls about people and the thing that they last regret in their lives as the apocalypse is happening. Yesterday, it was a very sad story about this one woman who got separated from her child and wanted to call him one last time, and it was very big sad. This time, I have no idea because we're just starting. Anyways, the presentation of this game is really cool. They live on an island where in summertime tourists come and use Wi-Fi like crazy. Oh god. Oh, Wi-Fi? Wait, do you mean Wi-Fi or do you mean data? Summertime island tours, that sounds nice. I want to live there. Alright. I can sense a presence on the other side, not just one, many of them breathing. Hello? Oh, Sweden. Oh, yeah. Wait, Sweden has islands? Just like Lucy was. Anyways, if anyone's missed the first chapter of this game, I'd recommend going to watch it on the YouTube. Because am I? Yeah, okay, good. This is like one of the games I'd actually want to record for YouTube. You're one of them, Mary. You carry grief deep within. That's what allowed you to sympathize with Lucy's burdens. Don't you remember? Have you forgotten your own suffering? I don't remember. Your conviction is holding you back. Because of your strong conviction, you cannot accept your suffering. So answer me this. What conviction do you hold? I couldn't accept my own suffering? Because of my conviction? My conviction? Oh yeah, I chose I can live on my own. Yes, Mary, try to recall your own burdens. My own burdens? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is this a sad game? Yes. It's really, literally all about all these spirits calling Mary here as they try to communicate with her as they're all in the middle. They are 21 nanoseconds away from dying as the moon is crashing onto the earth or something like that. And in their final moments, they're calling out to speak about their last regrets in their lives. It's that type of game. Monster chili, lemon chips. Oh yeah? I think you're so cool. But now we get to talk about self-hatred. More painful to me, self-hatred maybe? The voices are getting clearer. Just like Hamlet said, my ants are converging the spirits into one. They're transforming into someone who shares my grief. Felt self-hatred before as well. Keep hating yourself and you grow to hate everyone. In fact, you may even lose the ability to love. So have you been taking care of yourself or have you not? Yesterday we chose this. I haven't been taking care of myself. I don't think I've been taking care of myself. I suspected as much. Your voice is tinged with sadness. Mary, it looks like you have just as much on your plate as I do. Perhaps we should save my problems for another time. I felt self-hatred before as well. All I ever did was hate myself too. My confidence was shot, every day felt meaningless. You and I should have common ground, Mary. You're eating chilled watermelon? That sounds nice. On a hot day. Is it hot over there? Here in lovely Canada, it is a lovely 14. And raining. Really cold. So I have to do the opposite. I have to like warm myself up. I'm like really chilly. Your name Mary, right? I feel like you're not cut from the same cloth. Because I can relate to your self-hatred. Miss Winter. I love winter. I don't know, the weather here has been both less brutal and than I remember. I should know, well, there was a winter here where it was like minus 30 something. But like the summer here is less brutal than I remember. There's been rain all year, all summer. So far. And very mosquito-y because of it. I once did something terrible to a dear friend of mine. Love summer, but you're dying over here. Yeah, I like summer too, but I'm more of a fall and winter, spring and fall person. Just because of the temperature. Especially spring. I'm more of a spring person, I think. I think now I finally understand. No, I think summer might be my least favorite weather or temp season. After all, you also have tragic memories about a friend, don't you? Oh god. I do? I don't remember. Could you do me a favor? I want you to ask me. Please ask me. Who am I? What's my name? My name's Thomas. You and I share the same feelings. What feelings, you may ask? You said it yourself. Self-hatred. Yeah, when summer's good when it's tolerable. But lately, gosh darn global warming. Okay, here it's been fine, but in Japan it's just been like, I hated summer in Japan. My god, it was just hot and humid. I was just a ball of sweat every day. Thomas, of course, I don't know who he is, or maybe I've just forgotten. Either way, I don't think I could just leave him alone. My name's Thomas. You and I share the same feelings. Self-hatred. I can relate very, very much. I suspect my memories must be hidden within his self-hatred. So this isn't just about saving him. It's about learning about my own past as well. My past. Who exactly am I? Where was I born? Who did I live with? What sort of life did I lead? I don't remember anything, and yet I feel self-hatred deep within me. If Thomas shares this feeling, then I'll call him and try to figure this out together. 8052. Hello, Joji. Why, boom. I didn't do anything yet. I'll go through. Hello? There's no response, and yet I sense a presence. What can I say? I'm Mary. Yeah,
Hey,
well.
Kev.
Hello. My back. Oh, my neck. Oh, my head. Hello. Are you Thomas? My name is Mary. Where am I? His voice is so hoarse. Like it could be snuffed out at any second. Please, tell me where I am, quickly. It's so dark. Where you are? Can you see anything? It sounds super unk. What does that mean? Oh, everything hurting? Yeah. I need a vacation. There's the sun. I see the sun. The sun. Thomas, are you calling me from outside? From a phone booth, perhaps? No, I'm not outside. They're very dark. It's dark everywhere I look. But you can see the sun? Yeah, in the darkness. I see the sun. Many suns, in fact. So a dark place with many suns. Ah. Vegas. Can you touch anything? What's this? Thick, soft, thick, soft, like cloth or silk. Yeah, it's very thick, very big and wide. Even if I stretch out my arms, it's still wider, like a wall spreading out in front of me. A wall like cloth? Yes, a gigantic wall of cloth towering over me. Somewhere with a wall like cloth. Vegas. The sound of ice falling. Ah, Vegas. Huh? Is this even ice? Ice or something that sounds like it? There's clacking, but also rumbling like a quake. Ice falling. And a deep, deep rumbling. Lots of ice falling. I should write that down just in case. Think. Gonna have to save, have a potential money-saving week and pull on speed Maruzensky banner. Don't pull in Maruzensky, just give me 20 gift subs. Easy. Raspberry vodka for the first time. Why do grown-ups like alcohol? Good question. Whenever I drink alcohol, I always try to drink the thing that tastes the least like alcohol. I hate the taste of beer. Vodka's okay because I don't have taste it much. Ugh. But what's it called? I like sake the most because it don't taste anything. 40,000, 50,000 carats. Don't need dump that much. Just 30,000. Hair down already? Meh. There we go. This place is filled with my hopes and dreams. Toby Fox. Oh my god, this is a fox. Toby. Thomas Fox. Dun 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 dun. Right now, Thomas is in a theater. Oh yeah, we saw it. What? Boom. A theater. Wait, I don't understand the ice part. The ice falling. Did I get it right? Many suns, cloth. Ice falling. That theater, I'm still here. That theater? You know what theater you're in right now? Yeah, in fact, I don't know it. It's just everything I ever dreamed of. Blanket. Comfy already? That's what you meant by hopes and dreams. You warm. Oh yeah. I do have a blanket actually. You're always curious about the taste of Hennessy? I have no idea what the flavors. 5-minute foot massage. I can't tell the difference between alcohols when it comes, well, like different alcohols of the same, or different brands of the same alcohol, I should say. If you don't mind, would you like to talk? Like, same with me and coffee. I don't know what the difference is between coffees. You said the theater is everything you dreamed of. Why is that? This place gives people hope and dreams, no matter how downtrodden they are. During their darkest hours, the theater captures their hearts and puts smiles on their faces, like any good theater should. And yet, for some reason, liquor like the things that taste like juice or candy? Yeah. Pina colada along with, pretty much. I don't mind soju, but soju could also taste really strong alcohol-y, but at least it tastes kind of fruity at the same time. What happened in that theater? What made it such fun? It's all a blur to me. Blur in a whirlwind of anxiety. I see. I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you more. It's fine, don't force yourself to remember. I'm trying to, darn it, I can't remember anything else. What sort of theater are you in? This here's my father's theater. Your father? Your father's theater? Hello, Ninjago. Welcome. He's a famous playwright. This is where they perform the plays he wrote. Why boom though? Why is everyone booming me? I didn't even do anything. I'd be on the front page of every newspaper out there. Wow. Incredible, right? I was just one of as many fans of his work. About self-hatred. Sorry, this might be a bit of a weird question. Right, so Thomas, you and me, didn't we harbor the same feelings? The same feelings? Self-hatred. Thomas, haven't you ever felt that way? My crimes? Against humanity? Hey, just because one time I decided to make pasta with tuna and ketchup doesn't mean that that's a crime against humanity, okay? Tuna and ketchup and mayo. Yummy. And then I added some pepper to it for a little bit of a zing. Pretty good. You haven't booed me? Okay, good. See? You believe in my innocence. What crimes? What about you, Mary? Have you ever felt self-hatred? No, this game is getting too real right now. Problem is, I don't remember anything about my past or who I am. I have no idea what I did or why I hated myself. But despite my lack of memories, this feeling, self-hatred, is the only thing I'm sure of. I think I understand how you feel. Italian police? Well, good thing I'm not going to Italy this fall. I think. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do when I end up in Europe later this year. Maybe go visit my friend in Spain. Oops. Definitely Poland. But I don't know if I want to do anything in between. Have you ever hated yourself? Yeah, this game is kind of visual novel Dugan Grandpa ish. But not really. Not at all, actually. During your life, when did you feel self-hatred? Self-hatred. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, I hurt. I did something horrible to my friend. My friend, right? Her name was. It was her name. No, I can't remember. Bunny girl though. Should be able to remember. How could I not? After I. What was it? What did I do for her? Her name, it was. I forgot. I didn't forget. I just don't want to remember. Deep down, I remember her name and what I did. I just don't want to remember. I just want to die in blissful ignorance. Thomas, calm down. I promised I would bring her here. But you've gotten her. Yes, I've. Oh wait, not just her. Where am I? Where? Thomas, you're in the theater. The theater filled with their hopes and dreams. A theater? What's that? What's a theater? Uh-oh. What do you mean, theater? My dreams? What are my dreams? You already forgot? Thomas, please, hold on to your memories of the theater. I don't understand this. Said earlier you can hear sounds of ice falling. That perhaps... Oh, applause. Boo! Yes, the audience applause. Yay! If I hold my breath, yes, it's there. I can hear the applause echoing throughout. Mary, have you ever given actors a round of applause? Yay! That's a tremendous sound, like hails and firework, going off throughout the whole theater. You sound excited, Thomas. You won't forget the theater now, will you? I don't know. Thomas, please, hold on to your memories of the theater. See many suns. Does that mean the spotlights? Yeah, that's it. There's spotlights. Huge spotlights shining down from the ceiling. They make me feel like a star. Theater spotlights are like the sun to me. Wow, more head pat? I'm not even doing anything. I don't deserve head pats right now. I'm just reading. You mentioned a giant wall-like cloth. Could that be the curtains? The curtains. I reach out. I can feel the curtains. Oh, it's so exciting when the curtains open. It's like entering the door to a brand new world. You know, maybe I do need to go watch more like theater performances. Every time I watch them, and by every time I mean like twice maybe, but only when I was like in elementary school during like a field trip. I'm always like, man, it's actually really impressive of how stage performers could just transport you into like suspend your disbelief even though you're just watching a bunch of people on a stage or something like that. Missed so many of your streams. Maybe didn't miss that much. Also haven't really been streaming too much lately, except now, just because of this game. Your father's theater. I promised her that I'd make her an actress. Uh-oh. I promised that I'd bring her to my father's theater and make her an actress. And yet, even though I promised, sounds like he couldn't keep the promise he made to his friend. Maybe I shouldn't dig any deeper. But wait, what if it's connected to my self-hatred? Should I ask him? Or maybe I shouldn't. Thomas keep his promise? Ask directly about the promise you made to your friend. Thomas, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. You don't have to tell me again, sorry. Oh. Thomas? I just remembered her name was Leah. Ooh. Thomas, hello, what's wrong? The call cut out? Oh, man. Time zone, well, it's kind of the reason why I streamed this time. I made too much of an audience when I was streaming in Japan. And then I just continued to stream at this time. Well, of course it was, Mary. You've been following protocol to a T. That's something to be proud of. Why'd I decide to become a streamer? Oh. That'd be fun. Oh yeah, I remember now. Way back when, right before my very first Japan trip, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just start streaming a bunch so I can build a bit of an audience so I could bring everyone to Japan with me as I stream over there too. And that's what ended up happening. I just streamed back then, and then I just brought a bunch of people with me to Japan because I streamed a bunch over there too. And yeah, that was it. That was fun. Keep appearing and disappearing over and over again. Make up your mind already. Kevin lore. To be or not to be? Which would you rather, Mary? That I be here or not? Putting me in the spot here. I think I preferred if you were to be. I prefer to be, but I prefer A2. I shall stay for a while. You say that, but I bet you're going to disappear again soon. True. Oh. Thomas is the spirit I met after Lucy. Lucy had her own troubles, as does he. They all unfinished business. And then, yeah. I was just inspired by watching streamers back then. I'm like, I could do this. So I bought the cheapest laptop I could and just plugged a bunch of shit to it. And that's how I started streaming almost every day. The end. That laptop actually lasted for quite a while. Right. 8056. Oh, Hamlet. No need to be flustered, Mary. As I said, you're following protocol in regards to Thomas. What protocol? What do you mean protocol? Remember how you dealt with Lucy? The two went through the same steps. With Lucy, first called her, then put the phone down when the phone rang, and then I answered. Connected to Lucy's past. Back when I called her son William from a phone booth. Is that what's going to happen with Thomas? Indeed it will. Oh, the phone's ringing. Speak of the deputy. This will be a call from Thomas's past. Do lend him an ear. And with that, I should take my leave. Already? A call from Thomas's past. Could it be his final call? Let the call go through. Hello? Is this Leah? Morning, Leah. Thought I'd give you a call today as well. How are you feeling? As I thought, this is from Thomas's past, his unfinished call. He's calling Leah, his friend. Hi, Mary. Oh. The words won't leave my mouth. This is what happened with Lucy too. I'm hearing this from Leah's side, and all I can do is listen in silence. Good news, Leah. You're going to be an actress. Father wants to create a new play with you as the lead. He truly believes in your talent. He said you're going to be famous one day. So he wants you to come visit. Don't worry, you'll be in good hands. Father's writing the script himself. He'll make you shine like a star. Father and I will be waiting for you at the theater. I can't say anything. Oh? What? Oh? Oh. That's fine, Leah. Take as long as you need. Man, what happened? I'll wait for your answer however long it takes. Thomas. Leah, I know. I did something horrible to you. That's why you won't say anything. Is Thomas getting quieter? You're, aren't you? He's so quiet I could barely hear him. No. Boom, moon. At that moment, the moon fell to our world. The moon fell. So this was the final call of Thomas's life. But why didn't Leah answer him? I should put the phone down and think this through. Interesting. I have no theories so far. Thomas was desperately calling out to Leah. Thomas got a secret past life. He's Swiper. I knew it! he's the one that swiped Leah's hopes and dreams. Thomas's unfinished call. It cut off suddenly, just like Lucy's. I assumed it was the moon again. Makes sense. It would have fallen at the same time for everyone. But unlike Lucy's, I couldn't hear most of it. I have no idea what Leah said. And Thomas's voice got so quiet at the end, I couldn't hear him either. What did he say just before the moon fell? Perhaps I can ask him. Thomas's friend. Leah was Thomas's friend, right? Just like with Lucy. Mid-call, the moon suddenly fell and crashed into our world. I can picture Leah's face all of a sudden. Cute! She's a Banui. Actually, it's kind of funny. They keep saying humanity died and yada 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 about humanity. And she's like a human. But like every single person in this game so far has been like an animal person. I'm like wondering if like we just live in a society of animal people, or if like Mary here is just like drawing them as animals for some reason, and they're just actually just regular people. I promised I'd bring her to my father's theater and make her an actress. Make her an actress, huh? That should do it. How'd it turn out? Probably turned out terribly. He truly believes in your talent. Father's writing the script himself and make you shine like a star. Maybe I put too much effort into his drawing. Thomas's father. Thomas's father was a famous playwright. He must have been very influential to have his own theater. From what I can tell, he had dreamed of becoming an actress. So Thomas asked his father to grant her wish. And it sounded like he said yes. He was willing to write a play starring Leo. What a wonderful father. When I'll be going to Europe? September, October-ish. Middle of September-ish, maybe. Take as long as you need. I'll wait for your answer, however long it takes. Her dream was going to come true. She didn't say a word. Ah! Question is, why did Leah keep him waiting? That about sums it up. Something sticks out to me. By the end of the call, Thomas's voice was really faint. Yeah, I know. I did something horrible to you. You're aren't you? Is that? Okay, I thought I could cheat and see what that says at the very bottom. I can hear some of the unfinished call. Better jot this down too. When did you get here? Leave that to your imagination. I'm here to answer your questions. I figured. Oh, what to do? Oh. Allow me to guess. Why couldn't I hear Thomas's at the end of his unfinished call? Do you truly wish to know? If that's the case. Scratch my back, Gary, gently if you will. Never mind, I'll figure it out myself. Besides, whatever answer you give me, it will probably be another riddle in itself. An interesting reaction. Very well, I shall tell you for free. Just this once, for I'm the nicest mathematician in the world. Indeed, you cannot hear the end of that unfinished call because Thomas's memory is more unstable than Lucy's. What do you mean? His precious memories are slipping away. Wait, wasn't that the case with Lucy too? But Thomas's instability is a step above. Not to mention, though, you're here for him, Mary. Me? Follow Mary, restore his memories. Only then will he hear his unfinished call in full. Fret not. Need only listen, and all shall be well. Okay. Maybe this drawing is a bit much. Damn, just blacked out this whole sheet. Dun, 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 dun. Ding dong, ding ding dong. Hello? Hi, Mary. Are you sure you're okay? Sorry for losing myself like that, but it won't happen again because you called me. I appreciate it. So, Mary, you're our world's last confidant, right? There's a lot I want to ask you, may I? Thomas, what sort of friend was Leah to you? Leah, huh? One shot of your friend and people, because you can see them behind the monster. Well, time to uninstall. She was very island Wi-Fi. And island Wi-Fi. Just go to the top of a mountain, and that's where you get your good Wi-Fi. She had a beautiful voice. I loved her voice. Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never forget. Thomas, your stories about the theater are so wonderful. Yes, let's keep going. I love to learn more about theater. I hope she's okay. Well. Yes, she is okay, I know she is. She's going to become an actress after all. Dying now would be such a waste. I'm an actress, that's her destiny. Hey, why couldn't Leah become an actress? She didn't? But Thomas, you promised you'd make her one. Yeah, I did, I remember it clear as day. And I was so close to fulfilling it, but something happened to her which made it impossible. But what exactly? I don't know. Mary, I can't remember. Thomas, have you heard of unfinished calls? Oh, I listened to the final call of your life. The final call of my life? Yes, exactly. And what happened? What did I say? I don't remember a thing. Who was I talking to in my final moments? You really don't remember, huh? In your unfinished call, you were talking to your friend Leah. Leah. Leah's the one you called. Of course. Who else but her? Is it that obvious in hindsight? Watch the stream tomorrow. That's okay, you can watch the rest of this on the YouTube. Or tomorrow as well. I'll be probably doing more of this game tomorrow as well. Alright, have a good eating of IKEA Swedish meatballs, crowbars, or something. I don't know what you guys do for fun there. Was it this? Told me that your father was writing a play with her as the lead. Yeah, that I remember. My father's a famous playwright. He's also the owner of this theater. If he put his mind to it, he'd write an incredible play that'd make Leah shine, and he did, and yet Leah's play was never performed. That's why she never became an actress. Why wasn't it performed? Why? I don't remember. Did your father actually write the script? Did you steal the part, Thomas? By the way, Thomas, in your call, you said Leah would become an actress and your father would help her. Did I? What did Leah say? Leah said nothing. Nothing. Did she not hear me? I assume she did, but she didn't respond. In fact, Leah didn't say a single word in the entire call. Nothing at all? Yes, any idea why? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe she... No, I don't. Thomas, are you okay? I'm fine. About your unfinished call. The final call of my life? I actually couldn't hear part of it. Which part? The last bit, right before the moon fell and the world ended. You kept speaking. But your voice grew quieter and quieter until I couldn't hear it anymore. So you could hear that then. Maybe you could figure out why Leah never said anything. Then again, maybe Leah did talk and you just couldn't hear her. I wonder. That must have been it. Leah and I were incredibly close. Surely she would have at least said something. I suppose. Is there any way for you to decipher the last bit? About that. Apparently I'm having trouble hearing it because your memory is unstable. So if your memories were restored, I assume I'd be able to. If you could just recall more about the things that were important to you. Leah. Like Leah, perhaps. I see. I do want to remember them too, both Leah and the theater. Honestly, the thought of remembering scared me. Not sure why though, but thanks to you, Mary, I think I'm ready now. If I get my memories back, you can hear the rest of the call, right? I believe so. I want to get my memories back, but how do I do that? Maybe we can figure something out. This phone might give us the power to give some hints. I want my memories of Leah back. Okay. I want to know more about Leah too. I'm gonna hang up for a bit, okay? Just wait right there. See if I can remember anything as well. Okay, don't push yourself though, I'll call you back. Thomas begged me so desperately, I couldn't turn him down. Can we really restore his memories? How do we do this? This feels like a new gameplay thing. Nothing in this room is related to Thomas. I have to think of something. Cat! Oh. Oh, there you are. This game. Not this game. Just this chapter. The last chapter is about mommy regret. This one's about friend regret or something. Would you please help me restore his memories? My, he is really placing all his bets on you. Well done, Mary. You've certainly living up to the title of the world's last confidant. What? I'm doing a good job, and you would believe it. Or would you believe it? You just earned... Oh, new third-party numbers. Third party, what was that again? Oh, people who can no doubt lend you a helping hand or paw if you prefer. I've written down in your notebook the third-party numbers, that is. Give it a look later. I shall once again take my leave. Could you explain? Sigh. Era, Checo, and... Huh. I guess I guess we'll try Checo 9200. Greetings, you've reached a playwright who turns frowns upside down, comedy genius Checo the Great. Apologies, but Checo the Great am I currently away right now, so I have to beep. Put your best foot forward, worst foot forwarder, and give us your wittiest pun. If it is worthy, Checo the Great and his fame will personally call you back. Oh. Wants to hear a pun? Seriously? How's this gonna give me information on Thomas? Puns. Found two ideas, and both might work. A really good pun. An intellectual pun. I wonder if you get it. A pun? Sorry. I'm not very phony. Not bad if I do say so myself. Your pun has been recorded. Farewell. The hell was that? We're never gonna get answers. Nine or 1276. Okay. Alright. Once we finish calling this person, I really need to pee. I've been drinking so much water. In preparation for my throat dying every time I stream this game. So I'm just gonna be right here. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. And by 2, I mean like, I don't know, a minute or 5. Be right back. I'm gonna make some more tea too. Yay, a clip. Alright. I return. Boing. Oops. What the? Why is there 2 of me? Whoa. What the hell? Thank you for that clip. It'll be the most precious clip of all. The one that gives me 12 million subscribers. Alright. Got my tea. I got less water inside me. Let's do this thing. My microphone seems to be... Hold on a sec. How do I tighten this thing? I forget. So spinny. Nah, it's fine. Alright. La 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 di da. Someone singing. La la la. La la la. You could never escape self-hatred. So you would always believe in I can live on my own. Oh my, when did I start singing? Hello? Yeah, give him 5 million subs and he could go to somewhere. You're a great singer. That is pretty good. You flatter me. I'm just singing to myself because I have to, you see. Have to? Otherwise, I may forget something very important. This is just me, or does she sound sad? Listen, I was just on the walk, strolling along humming to myself when I saw it. The moon falling from the night sky. And it was so fast. Yum boom. In fact, I thought it was the other way around and I was going towards it. Like I was falling up into the sky. I'd landed in a crater or something. But no, the moon is falling towards me. Got so scared I started singing. As loud as I could. But you know, you can't be scared when you're belting it out at the top of your lungs. You can't, really? Welcome, Jin Jin. You missed everything. How could you? Feel like I keep singing. I can go back before the moon fell. I can go sleep now. Alright, Joji. Remember, you owe me 25,000 gift subs. Come to think of it, who are you? I'm Mary. You ever heard of me, perhaps? Mary, is it? I'm afraid I have no idea who you are. I hardly think you know anything about me either. Let's start from the beginning. My name's Aira? Aira? I guess? Nice to meet you. What's the important thing you don't want to forget? It's my memories of someone. A girl I'd known from years. A girl? Could this be the key to restoring Thomas's memories? Here, what you just said. The girl you don't want to forget. The girl's name was it? Leah? Leah? Leah, that was her name. The girl absolutely mustn't forget her name was Leah. Thank you, I was about to forget her name. That's why I'd keep singing her song to remind myself about her. La la la. You could never escape self-hatred. So you would always believe in I can live on my own. That sounds terrible. I miss her voice. That clear angelic voice. Angelic. I wish I could have heard it too. Leah had an angelic voice. Oh. Here, can you tell me about Leah? What was your relation to Leah? My connection to Leah, what should I say? I know her friend Tomas. He's also forgetting things about Leah. It's eating at him really badly. That's why I'm looking for information on Leah. I can help him remember. You know, Thomas. I never met him in person, but we talked on the phone and became friends, I suppose. Becoming friends over the phone. What a coincidence. Just like Thomas and Leah. Were the same? Or were they the same? You don't know? I have some ideas, but nothing concrete. Thomas and Leah were phone pals. Phone pals? They're like pen pals, but over the phone. The two of them never met in person. Uh-oh. They bonded entirely over the phone. Just over the phone? Okay, noted. Friends who only knew each other over the phone. Yes, I don't think they ever met in person. Why not? Leah's parents wouldn't allow her to go outside. She was always stuck inside the mansion day in, day out. Why didn't Leah's parents let her go out? Must have been like, cold, just get some ice. Because it was dangerous for her outside. Outside was dangerous? Why didn't Leah's parents let her go out? Her parents were rather overbearing for one, and there was another reason. Leah was born blind. So her parents raised her entirely indoors. Blind, I see. She was blind. I think I'm starting to understand Leah now. Say, Aira, how do you know so much about Leah? That's because I worked at her home. She was a housekeeper since before she was born. I know everything about her from A to Z. A to Z. That makes sense. Dun, dun, dun. Leah wanted to become an actress, right? Yes, very much so. Why did she want to become one then? You don't need to dance around it. Why would a girl who can't see or even leave the house want to become an actress? Leah's never even attended a play, much less seen one. That's what everyone thinks, no? It's not hard to guess. Well, we have Thomas to thank for that. What did he do? He made her fall in love with theater. Poor girl had been kept inside from childhood, never once experiencing the outside world. Then along came Thomas, who told her of the wonders of the stage, and the rest is history. Did he take her to the theater even though she couldn't see anything? I'm afraid Leah never told me the specifics. All I know is Thomas's stories of the theater thrilled her to no end. I see. I could ask Thomas about that. You might already know this, but apparently Leah was really going to become an actress like she wanted. Thomas managed to convince his father to write a play with her in it. You're gonna be an actress. Father's writing the script himself. He'll make you shine like a star. So he wants you to come visit. Don't worry, you'll be in good hands. Father and I will be waiting for you at the theater. And yet Leah never responded to him. Thomas's father wrote a play starring Leah? His father was very famous playwright, if I'm not mistaken. You're right. If you wrote a play for her, she truly might have become a bona fide actress overnight, but was it really Thomas's father who wrote it? Huh? I assume so. Something seems off. I feel as though someone else wrote it. Wait. The person who wrote the script might have been Thomas! That's it. That must be it. Oh, why didn't I consider that? Thomas wrote it. He wrote the script for Leah's play. But Thomas himself said that the father did. Then both of them must have written one. Both? Thomas also wrote a script? I'm sure. Father and son butting heads, each writing their own script for Leah's play. That's why they kept Leah waiting for so long. She waited by the phone all day for a long time. Yes, that would explain it. But then, in the end, Leah faced faced what? What the hell's going on here? I'm sorry. I don't feel very well. I have to say... Never escape self-hatred. You can always believe in living my own. Everyone's only you. Seems there's something related to Leah that neither she or Thomas can bear to talk about. HMMMMMM. Oh, right, this guy. I told him a really good pun. Sorry, I'm not very phony, huh? He'll never call back. Because I worked at her with a housekeeper. When I consider it, Thomas wrote it. Oh, my head hurts. What did Aaron mean? When Leah's face every answer just leaves some more questions. Oh. Oh. Mary. Whew. Good, I got through. Thomas. I tried remembering by myself about Leah the theater. And other things. It's almost 8 p.m. for you. Time for bed. But nothing clicked. Please help me, Mary. All my precious memories are slipping away. Yeah, I already took Tylenol for it. Don't push it. I found lots of stuff about Leah. Just calm down and share it with you. Leah, please tell me about Leah. Who was she to me? I can't remember. Thomas and Leah were lovers. Oh. She was your phone pal? You two talked over the phone, right? Also, I'm streaming this with no coffee right now. I just remembered I ran out of coffee yesterday. So I'm coffeeless. Leo is my phone pal. You can leave the house. Maybe I'll get some Starbucks. Oops. What's a good place for coffee around here? I want some coffee. Bubble tea. Oh yeah, Starbucks. Yeah. I don't want to go to bed. I mean, isn't going to bed the best solution to a bad day? That's why I stayed in my bed for months at a time. And only got out when I had to go to work. Really healthy time in my life. Never had Starbucks? It's the most whatever coffee you could possibly think of, but it has some interesting flavors, so yeah. With 29 grams of protein for grande, this handcrafted latte blends bold flavors with protein milk and caramel syrup. I want a big-ass coffee with 900 shots of espresso and maybe some cinnamon. That being said, I have no idea. I can't tell the difference between coffee. Whatever. I'm fine. I'll get an energy drink or coffee when I go to work later today. Why couldn't Leah leave the house? She was an inquisitive girl, always wanted to explore the outside world. Then you know what, Jinjin? I have no solution. Maybe someone just needs to knock you out from the back. Hiya! And wrap you up like a big burrito. The end. Leah couldn't leave the house because she was blind. Her parents didn't allow her to go out because it was dangerous, right? Leah was blind, and that's why she couldn't leave the house. But she longed for the theater experience. Don't worry. Hiya! Knocked out. Good night. Say good night. Forever. Wow, we were so close. Spend all night working on something? Nah, don't. That's a terrible idea. I'll beat you up. They must have talked about many different things, but I imagine they mainly spoke about pizza. Oh, the theater. Did you talk about theater? You told her lots of amazing stories about theater, didn't you? That's how she grew so fond of it. And why she dreamed of becoming an actress, or so I heard. You're right, you're exactly right. Mary, I just remembered. Every day I'd read scripts out loud for her. Over time, it drew her deeper and deeper into a whole new world. A whole new world? Every day I looked forward to hearing Leah's voice. Yes, it was all coming back to me now. Each and every play we talked about. Yeah, I love my father's plays especially. Whenever we discussed a play, Felt like I became a living, breathing part of its world. Leah could always tell how a character truly felt, even if it wasn't part of the script. Each time she surprised me with something new, and each time my heart would flutter a little more. Reading scripts together was so much fun. It was like she was taking me by the hand to meet these characters in the flesh. I really admired her for that. Thank you, Mary. Wow. You know, maybe you need to go see a therapist at this point. All thanks to you. Sorry about earlier, by the way. I lost myself for a minute there. Could you refresh my mind? Are you okay now, Thomas? Yeah, I feel much better now. Thank you, Mary. You helped me remember so much about Leah. I'm really glad you're here. You refreshed my mind. You know Era? Oh, Leah's housekeeper, right? She answered the phone for her a few times. That's her, she filled me in on a lot. No wonder you know so much about Leah. Calling me impressed, you managed to find Era as well. What about Leah? She fell in love with Vtuber. You didn't read her those days, so in a sense that might have been the spark. I don't think she deserves much credit. I just gave her the opportunity. She grew to love theater on her own, and I really appreciated that. I see. No one my age was into theater, you see. Leah, though, she was amazing. She only had to hear a script once, and she could perfectly recall every line. Just once. I mean, that also does sound like a thing to do. Like a psychologist would be like, sleep, and they look. I don't know how psychology works. Wait, I don't even know what the difference is, honestly. Maybe? I don't know. I know about sports psychology. Win. But that's all I know about psychology. That's why I read the same script twice. What for? To read it all out the first time. And then, since Leo would memorize it, see now the second time we take turns picking out parts for each other to act out. Sounds like fun. We do this back and forth every day. You call that often? Almost daily. Back then I'd get excited to just seeing the phone. I should jot this down. Could you refresh my mind? No. Phone pals. You never met in person? No, not even once. But I know how she looks. I saw a picture of her. Wait, where'd I get a picture from her from? Could you refresh my yes, that was right. Her voice was clear as crystal and had this comforting warmth to it. The voice of an angel. Yeah, no better way to describe it. First time I heard her speak. And honestly, I was dumbstruck. Boing! How did you first hear her? The phone in the ticket booth rang. I just so happened to pick up. She called out of the blue? Mm-hmm. Her voice is so pretty. Never heard anything like it before. My jaw was on the floor. Leah can see, right? Yeah. That's why she relied on hearing to experience the joys of theater. Anyways. But yeah, go see a doctor to help you see a therapist or something. Jin. I don't know how it works over there. We sit there and listen to the plays, and come up with new plot lines and dialogues for the side characters. Sounds nice. Oh, by the way, Thomas, obviously you like theater. Have you ever acted in or written a play by yourself? Ira said You were the one who wrote the script for Leah's play, although she might have been mistaken. Me write a script? Did I write a script as well? I never wrote a script. Uh-oh. Oh, well, see, then maybe you should start talking about it to your doctor. Thomas, are you okay? Thomas. Thomas! Mary, I'm fine. Sorry about all that. Most of my memories are unstable, like you said. What happened? I almost remembered. Something unpleasant. Unpleasant? I'm fine, Mary. Mind if I hang up for a bit? I need a breather. Of course, take as long as you need. Hello, Catty. Welcome, welcome. What the heck is that? Is that a gummy bear? Dun, dun. See? Yeah, just well, you know what? That's a problem that you don't seem to want to fix yourself, so I don't know what the solution is. Sound like he was in pain. He might have touched a nerve. Boink. Greetings, Mary. You're feeling what? Well, it seems. I don't know what voice to give this cat. Thomas was so happy talking about Leah, but I might have said something to ruin it. I can't say things going well. And why is that? I may have touched a nerve with Thomas. Never wrote. I wasn't supposed to write a script. The moment I asked if he'd ever written a play himself, he suddenly sounded like he was in pain. An obvious indication of that his memories are returning. Fret not, you have not deviated from protocol in the... What protocol? I'm referring to the steps to save Thomas, of course. Does that mean... Thomas's soul is on track to being saved. After all, Thomas himself wished for his memories to return, no? That's true, I suppose. It's difficult. One thing after another happens makes you... But that already just sounds like you're just having problems that you're just bringing up before they even happen. Thomas wants his memories back. Jot down the symbol for you. Meow. Restoring Thomas's lost memories is your top priority. You're on track to saving him. And are you even trying? You're even talking about not still going to bed. That's not even trying. That's like anti-trying. Fear not. I shall return again, Mary. Thomas wishes for his memories to return. Well, I suppose, but then again... oh my god, I really need to pee again? Maybe I should look into that. I don't know how to say frog voice. I mean, wait, no. Yes, Amir, hello. Sorry, who is this? What do you mean confirm? Are you the one who came up with the pun? Sorry, I'm not very phony. Oh, are you the one I left a message for? That I am. Checo the Great at your service. Are you the one who came up with the pun? Sorry, I'm not very phony. So gone. There are no lie, but she can't help me because she is. Well, then get an adult one. It's my best work. Just as I suspected. Sir, I'm not very phony. That's, there is a pun. I don't know what voice get this frog. And Mary, only a wordsmith of your caliber could have spun it, I reckon. Means my hunch was right on the money. Thank you. Mary. Hello, Yo Morris, left eye from YouTube. Make me say this punster as unstoppable. Alright then. I have another pun. Uh-oh. Hit me. I can't I can't recall any good ones. No doubt about it. You're a legend, Mary. I'm in such awe I could cry. I must have been a comedy, or you must have been a comedy writer yourself before the moon fell. I too was a humble merchant of chuckles once upon a time. That's a good one. I like that. They don't accept two from the same family. What? Why? Ow. Should I be flattered? I don't feel like that's a compliment. Alright then, Mary, let's begin the punversations. About puns. Why do you love puns so much? Why? Because I'm a comedy writer. Check out the great nonetheless. Oh wait. You're gonna be well versed in the art of wordplay to Swedish laugh out of an audience. Comedy hunts for clever puns. Where tragedy preys on human misfortune. That's why tragedy writers are all hacks, like Thomas's old man. Oh, look at me, I make suffering entertaining. I write for the masterpiece that leave masses in tears, Tui on his masterpieces. Who knows Thomas's father? Seems Checo know Thomas's father. About... Tell me a pun. Got it. You're not ready for this one. Sorry, I'm not very... Hey! That's my pun! That sounds like the pun I made? Arg. Just a coincidence. Mine's got its own flavor. Can I ask? Well, you want a pun from me? Inquisitive today, aren't you, Mary? Unless it's family therapy, don't want two people to tip. I see. Why are you so nonchalant about your non-talent? Anyway, about Thomas. Thomas this, Thomas that. Put a sock in it. Of course I know Thomas. I can tell you everything about him. I can make it a pun to boot. Okay, I want to know more about him. Was that the puns, please? Seems like Checo knew Thomas's father. Leah. That rings a bell. Yes. Ah, the thing you open a trapdoor. That's a lever. Okay, that one's pretty good. A monkey with a black and white tail. That's a lemur. Then what, pray tell, is Aaliyah? I need more information. Who or what is Aaliyah? Bam, 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 bam. She had a beautiful voice. It was extraordinary. Of course I know her. The blind girl, right? Yeah, sure I knew. I couldn't count how many calls I took for him. Pipes like that on one so young. That girl's voice was too pretty for her own good. Whose voice am I doing right now? I feel like I'm imitating someone, but I forget who. How a punchline's ever going to land with that, eh? But with her voice, when I picture her acting in a tragedy, like what Thomas's old man wrote. What then? If Leah performed one of Thomas's old man's scripts. Oh. Shit, I just had it in mind. Who was it? Who am I imitating? Damn it, I had the name in my head, but I forget already. Oh. That they were. The lad always had a smile on his face while they chatted. Am I doing George Takei? Is that the voice I'm doing right now? Happy Pride. Of course I did. Man soared up from the sales chart like a bird and built a whole theater with the crash. All he did was make people cry, and yet he sat happy on his high horse, like his own darn theater. Even got his name plastered over it. How is that fair? Grr. What gives him the right? He was just like me back in the old days. I just didn't know him. We were the best of friends. Oh, this is very personal to you then. And don't I know it? Everything changed the second he got famous. How so? We went from best friends to co-workers. He became the theater owner and I punched tickets. It sounds less like co-workers and more like... Oh, we worked alongside each other, okay? I wore the finest cloth then, punched the finest tickets with the finest hole punch. Though I admit, Thomas's old man prepared it all. Took great pride in that theater he did. He even has ticket punchers had top-notch uniforms. Regardless, I'm the one who taught Thomas the art of ticket punching. You did? For sure. You worked the ticket together. Taught him everything I knew. What's that? You want more puns at a little old me? What the fuck? I just heard thunder. Uh-oh, it's gonna rain. Oh god, it better not rain when I'm going to work later today. I have it to prove it. I can't remember Thomas's old man's name. I don't want to remember. Throughout my life, I always compared myself to him and I felt jealous and insignificant. Mary. Why did my plays sell? They're filled with puns by Checo the Great. The Great. Everyone loves puns, don't they? Do you like puns, Mary? No. I love them. I'd say I like them. Then why did my plays sell? I wanted to be popular too. No, not just popular. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to unveil a new play alongside Thomas's old man. Chuckle the Great deserved to have adoring fans. You could ask for autographs, to get interviews and ride his high horse into the sunset, to put out a self-help book. I even had a title prepared. Trounce your rivals, 101 ways to sell your comedy. I'd do anything to be famous. Anything. I'd even write tragedies if I had to, darn it. Why couldn't I be famous? Why? I just wanted to be filthy rich and marry a pretty actress. I see. Huff, huff, huff. Are you okay? I got that off my chest, that's nice. What's that, you want more puns? Oh. Said you work with Thomas? That's right. Lad and I worked a ticket booth together. At Thomas's old man's theater, of course. You could say Thomas and I were co-workers. Thomas, the lad, wanted to be a playwright greater than his old man even. He manned the booth throughout the day, watched plays from the wings in the evenings, then stayed up all night practicing his script writing. The hardest worker I'd ever seen. His passion for the theater ran real deep. What were the scripts like? Well, in terms of pun, you might have given me a run for my money. Not that, I'm more curious to know what his stories were about. He let me read a script of his once. It was, how do I put this? Not something you'd think a child wrote. What was it about? In short, the overarching theme was self-hatred. Everyone's got self-hatred, but the emotion most folks want to avoid, he tackled them head on. While I was lying in bed dreaming of puns, Thomas just slaved away at his desk weaving stories all night long. I see. Checker remembers Leah and Thomas. Okay, go find them tissues. Maybe he knows about their calls. Apparently, Thomas promised Leah that he'd make her a lead actress. Do you know anything about that? Now that I think about it, yeah. Thomas came to me for advice once. Said he promised to make her a star, but hadn't the means. Wahaha! Some future bigwigs sure love spinning larger-than-life tales. Lucky for them, his old man was already a world-famous playwright. So here's what I told him. Go ask your old man, or thereabouts. Ugh. Oh, voice acting's exhausting. I want Leah to start one of your plays, father, and off he went. How'd it turn out? Went off without a hitch, believe it or not. Thomas worked up the courage to ask his old man. Then almost overnight, Leah got cast in a leading role. That's amazing. Sure was. Thomas was over the moon when Leah got the part. But what happened to the script? What do you mean? Oh, it's just my guts telling me they butted heads over it. Can't put my finger on it though. Come to think of it, what happened to the script for Leah's play? Did Thomas's father write it? Well, Thomas and his old man said they wrote one, but the old man was never one to share credit. Of course I do. I recall enough to play them both in a one-man show. The scene opens with Thomas peering up like so. You don't have to perform it. Oh. After that, Thomas started wasting away right before our eyes. I couldn't bear to watch. What do you mean by that? Thomas got caught up in his own tragedy. Poor lad was too sensitive to write sad stories like that. Those right tragedies end up in one. Caught up in tragedy? What do you mean? Or how do you mean? Thomas's face. I can't forget it. Thomas got thinner and thinner day after day, and all I could do was watch. Even though he just kept on writing. Or even so. Draco, something wrong? For some reason, my heart feels heavy. There is so much just coming back so quick, I'm tired. The puns aren't coming to me. Can we continue this later? Daijobu. I just need to catch my breath. Sorry, but I have to go. I don't feel like we're any closer to solving the mystery of this. Thomas wasted away. What did Checo mean by that? Enough without a hitch. Thomas worked up the courage to ask this old man. Then almost overnight, Leo was cast in a lead-in role. I prefer that Thomas started wasting away. Those who write tragedies end up in one. Thomas's face, I can't forget it. What happened to Thomas? Should I tell him about this? I see you, Mary. I'm ready. My infirmary is back and you're the rest of the call. Alright, the unfinished call. Holy moly. We'll find out about this unfinished call in 2 seconds. I need to pee. After this flashback. So quiet, I can barely hear him. $80.52. Actually, we'll stick on the screen. That's a good. I need to pee screen. Damn, that's a good face to me to stay stuck on. Alright. More tea. Acquired. Just fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, thanks. That break was just what I needed. Glad to hear it. I want to get my memories back as soon as possible. Oh.
Chill.
But I already have a blanket though. It's gonna be even warmer. Why are you so eager? Because I want to know the last part about the call you told me about. My last call. That's right, but the last part, his voice faded out. Get my memories back? You can tell me what happened then. Leah and I were really close. Cuddled in the corners of tears then. That's not something to cuddle easily with. It's gonna be really warm. Can't we just stand in front of an air conditioner? Just not knowing, just I don't know hurts. Tell me everything, Mary. Okay. Thomas, you asked your father for a favor. You wanted to make him a play starring Leah. What? I asked father for a favor? Yes, you did, for Leah's sake, from the bottom of your heart. Do you remember? Oh yeah, father, he was always so busy. I hardly ever saw him, but I called him and asked, Mary, what happened after that? I know I'm getting close. You kept your promise. Leah got the starring role. Preparations for the play are well underway, no? You have nothing to feel guilty about. I kept my promise? Hi, Abyss Wolf. Welcome to sadness and tears. But she didn't get the part? Wait, I missed something. Oh. Not that, the whole play. The play was never performed. I broke my promise. Only because the moon fell. That's not your fault, Thomas. No, you're wrong, Mary. That's not it. I broke my promise. I ruined Leah's dream. How could I forget? Leah, I have to call her. It should go through. Today's the day, Leah. We could finally talk again. Leah, say something. I know you're there. Leah! Thomas, what's wrong? Thomas? No use, the line's dead. Uh-oh. Leah! Hello. You came at a great time. We're reading a visual novel and being sad. More or less. Good news, Leah. You're going to be an actress. Father wants to create a new play with you as the lead. He truly believes in your talent. He said you're going to be famous one day. So he wants you to come visit. What are you doing today, Abyss Wolf? Are you hot in this hot summer heat? Even though I'm really cold, I just heard thunder. It's probably gonna rain here soon. Father's writing the script himself. He'll make you shine like a star. Father and I will be waiting for you at the theater. It's fine, Leah. Take as long as you need. I'll wait for your answer however long it takes. Yeah, I know. I did something to you. That's why you won't say anything to me, wouldn't, isn't it? Some muffled parts here and there, but I think what he's trying to say. You're still mad at me, aren't you? You didn't that. I know you'll never pick up again. Even though I know I'll never get through to you. I can't help it. I'll still keep trying to call. I keep talking to the silent phone over and over again. She'll never pick up again? What's going on? Is Leah not even on the phone? Uh-oh. Leah, please. I want you to pick up, please. Uh-oh. Did something happen? You're actually freezing? Really? In summer? Where do you live where that's happening? Because for me, here in lovely Canada, it is thunderstorming, 17 degrees, and windy and rainy. So it's really chilly in my room right now. Leah. Thomas's call. We never connected all along? And then just like that, the moon fell? What was that all about? It wasn't that Leah refused to say anything. She never picked up at all? Intriguing. Quite the plot twist, no? To think that Thomas's unfinished call never connected in the first place. Hamlet. Was he just talking to himself the whole time? Indeed, a tragic monologue, one might call it. Does that even count as an unfinished call? It does, so long the desire to connect remains. The desire to connect? I should jot this down. South Africa and it's winter time? It's winter down there? That sounds great. Oh yeah, and I forgot the southern hemispheres get winter. That's so crazy to me. Having lived and been to only places that have 4 seasons, where summer happens now and winter happens later. It's crazy that on this ass, that can be the opposite of some places. We are the world. You're talking to the silent phone like this over and over again. What made Thomas do that? Why not ask him yourself? Did Leah die? Did Thomas do something to Leah when she left the house that got her hurt or killed or something, and that's why he's in this cycle of self-hatred about himself, and that's why he's so depressed? Ask someone familiar with the situation. Why is it that Leah did not answer the phone? Why not ask someone who might hold the answer? Why didn't Leah pick up? Actually, why didn't Leah pick up? I don't know who it would be. Would it be Checo? Oh no, Era. Okay. 1276. Winter time. God, I love winter. It's my 3rd favorite season. Winter is great when it's not like dead ass cold. Enough already, Thomas. We have to forget about Leah. Did Leah die? Huh. Oh, it's just you, Mary. Sorry, just assume. What was that about? You sounded like you were angry. Nothing. It's just, well, everything's back. Back? What's back? My memories, they're coming back. You remember now? That's why for a second, I thought it was Thomas calling. Which memories came back? So this was before the moon fell. Thomas called the house over and over again, more times than I can count. That's why, well, when I heard the phone ring, I just assumed it was him. Why was he calling all the time? You could say that, yes. Just at a specific time every single day. Same time he used to talk to Leah, but by that point, Leah wouldn't have picked up anyways. so I began to ignore the phone. It kept ringing all throughout the house, over and over. After a while, I couldn't take it anymore. I went out on walks before he'd call. I know it sounds creepy, but please don't blame Thomas. It's not his fault. Did he do that? On the day the moon fell too? I'm sure he did. I see. Yes, that explains why. When the moon came roaring down, the house phone was ringing the whole time. Mary, I'm sure you came to ask. Why didn't Leah pick up the phone, no? No? Yes. You see, a year before the moon fell, Leah ran away from home. All we had left of her was a single note. Poor girl went out on her own. That was the one thing she promised her parents she'd never do. But there was something there, or somewhere she just had to go apparently. I'm sure I don't need to spell it out for you. Was it the theater? Oh god, and then I knew it. Uh-oh. And then she got hurt, or killed somehow, or died somehow. Not to attend a play or rehearse for one. It was to be with Thomas, no doubt. To see Thomas? Yes. Unfortunately, for all her courage, she was still a blind young girl going to town for the first time alone. She must have gotten lost, or maybe slipped and fallen into a ditch. Who's to say? All I know, she never made it to the theater. No one knows where she went. Leah went missing. We didn't realize she was gone until hours after the fact. We turned the town upside down looking for her. Combed every nook and cranny from the town squares to the outskirt ruins. Up in the mountains, through the forest, down the rivers, everywhere. We walked night and day calling out, Leah, Leah. Almost like we were singing. Oh. Everyone searched high and low, we spared no effort. But we never found her. A year passed, the moon fell. And that was it, the end. And that's the burden carrying our era. Burden? I suppose it is. Yes, all of it at this point. In fact, Leah never came to me about going to the theater. How I didn't spot her the day she left. How long it took me to realize she was gone. How I couldn't find her. The more I looked for her, the more I knew Leah was gone. Having hope made it hurt all the more. Gotta go eat, so I have to say hi after a while. So I am enjoying this game, and yeah, I hope you enjoy and have a great Eep, Abyss Wolf. Good night. Eep tight. Don't let the winter bugs bite. It was Thomas calling. I was too scared to face the music and I pretended not to notice. But surely there was at least something I could have said to him. Yet I ignored it for a whole year. Oh god! Oh, I'm scared. This feels like it's gonna be too real. I'll leave it into your hands, Mary. I'm holding you to that promise, Mary. Make Thomas smile again. I'm sure that's what Leah would want. She'd often say that. She loves Thomas's scripts. I think she would have wanted a different ending. She wouldn't want to see him hurting. But please, Mary, help Thomas. I will. Trust me. I do, Mary. Thank you, Era. You've been a great help. I should be the one thanking you. I'm really glad you listened. I'm going to give Thomas a call. Please do, Mary. Please help him. I had no idea Leah went missing before the moon fell. Thomas's unfinished call never went through because Leah was already gone. And on this page too. Oh. These are Era's words. May Thomas smile again. Thanks to Ariel, I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Better call Thomas to make sure your wish comes true. I can't believe Hamlet ditched me again. That's normal now, isn't it? No point in worrying each and every time. Mushkashite. Oh. Hello, hello, Mary. Glad I got through. I need to call Thomas right now. Oh, perfect timing then. Got a teensy little favor to ask. Mind lending an ear? Nah. What is it? It's about Thomas's actually. You see, Mary, I hold Thomas in high esteem. You mean you respect him? Very much so, especially as a playwright. He was, you couldn't find a harder worker. His pen never stopped moving. Croak. Doesn't matter who was watching. Even if a living legend rejected his work, even if it was shown the canyon separating them. No matter how hopeless things got, Thomas's pen kept moving, unlike yours truly. Told you about Thomas's old man, didn't I? World famous indeed. That means that man's plays are perfect in every way. He demanded perfection out of his own work, and doubly so to those around him. Even as a young lad, I hated being compared to him. Hated watching his plays too. Ooh. The gap between us was just too painfully obvious. Nah, obvious and overwhelming. I was an ant compared to him. What's the point of putting paper to pen and pen and paper to pen? The result's not perfect. I recall thinking to myself, I've never been able to finish writing a play since. Even when a surefire pun came to me when my pen blah, 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 the next part never came. I'd write, erase, write again. To the point I'd long forgotten what I wanted to write in the first place. After a while, it just became too exhausting. I got too tired to create much of anything. But not Thomas, no. Even with his old man's blinding talent shoved in his face, despite living and breathing in his shadow, his spirit never broke. Kept writing no matter what. It was awe-inspiring. He was just a lad. I see. But then something did break him. Poor lad was suffering. His haggard face was carved in my memory. Won't go away either. He was rough-shaped, to say the least. Fallen to pieces, cheeks always wet with tears. I couldn't care less at this point. There's still more holes than I prefer. Can't even tell if Thomas's haggard face was real or just a figment of my imagination. The lad was hurting, that much I know. The way things are, I don't think I'd pass on even if I died. Echo. Did you find a way to help the lad, Mary? If anyone needs a helping hand, it's him. Okay. Don't worry. I'll help Thomas. Really, you will? Thank you, and sorry, you've got enough plate on your plate as is. Now the puns might start flowing again. About time I picked myself up by the bootstraps. Line from Thomas's play came back to me, as it were. What lines? Dreams only end when they come true. Such a beautiful line. Perfect for Leah, too. I wish that just once I got to see them take the stage together. Mine, too. My dream won't end until I see it through. Well, who turned on the waterworks? Mary, you take care of Thomas. Okay, well, thank you, Mary. I'll talk to Thomas. Count on you, Mary. That's okay. Have a friend come watch the stream. Get sad together. Let's all be sad. Woo! Yeah! Sadness! Woo! Draco was worried sick. Thomas must mean a lot to him. Ira told me. After Leah went missing, Leah ran away from home. Where the moon fell, Thomas called the house more times than I can count. For sure, there's at least something I could have said to him, and yet I ignored it for a whole year. Mary, please, find a way to make Thomas smile again. Still cares so much about Thomas. He must have been really worried. By the way things are, I don't think I'd pass on even if I died. Find a way to help the lad, Mary. If anyone needs a helping hand, it's him. $80.52. Whoa. Mary, did you find anything? I know you're so desperate to find out. I heard every word for the final call of your life. Leah. I knew you wouldn't pick up. I still kept trying to reach you. The day the moon fell, we called Leah's house, but she didn't answer. We kept talking to Leah, but never picked up. I do remember that. I wanted to talk to Leah, but for some reason she refused to answer me. What I can't remember is why. Was it my fault? Did I do something wrong? I just don't know if I should tell you. Tell me, please, you have to. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if watching this stream will help or not, but maybe you should just answer the dim. Oh, Leah. Ah, wait, boom. Thomas, truth is, Leah ran away from home and went missing. He called her house every day in hopes she'd come back. She never answered, the phone kept ringing, but you kept talking to her. In the end, she never once came back. And the moon fell. That's what you forgot. Uh-oh. What? Leah never picked up? I was talking to myself the whole time? She ran away from home and I knew? Did she run away because of me? No, that can't be right. Because if what you're saying is true, Leah ran away because of me. Who am I? Thomas. I was wrong about everyone. It's my fault Leah ended up like that. That's right, I remember now. Mary, I was a horrible person. I regret everything. If only I didn't answer her call about the ticket booth that day. Checo would pick up instead of me. I don't think he'd have listened like I did. He'd have hung right up. That way, I'd never have met her. And if we'd never met, Leah would have never wanted to be an actress. I never let her down. I never let her down. She'd never have left home and gone missing. Thomas. Thomas is in so much pain right now, worse than ever. Endless thought spiral. You have tugged upon memories that ought not to have been touched. Does that mean this is just like with Lucy? I have to choose words that touch Thomas's soul, right? Words filled with utmost empathy for Thomas. Okay, I've got the words. I know it'll work this time. Here I go. Empathize. Empathize. What I have to do is choose words that will touch Thomas's soul and break the cycle. Otherwise, he'll be trapped in this negative spiral forever. I have to choose the right ones. Thomas, can you still hear me? I want to. I want to say both you and Leah. Not just me, really. Yes, I am so pleased. I want to hear about the both of you, or the two of you. I couldn't do anything for her. I don't think that's true after all. Without you, Leah would have never learned how wonderful the outside world is. The outside world is wonderful? Of course, it has theaters. Raina can become anything they dream of. I promised her we would build a stage together. She had no such talent, and her voice, huh? Can't remember. Why can't I remember her voice? Thomas, please calm down. Someone's yelling at me, but the voice is ringing in my ears. I'm scared. Help me. Oops. You told me yourself, right, about Leah's voice? Angelic voice. Oh, yeah, I never heard such a heavenly voice like hers before. I couldn't believe it the first time. Right, the first time. But we never actually met. Oh yeah, now I remember. Her parents wouldn't let her go outside. But if that's true, then how did Leah and I get to know each other? I can't remember at all. Thomas, you're the one who told me about the day you and Leah first connected. Leah called the theater. Oh yeah, it was, I remember now. There was a call from Leah. On the day I answered a call at the theater's ticket booth. I was cleaning out inside when the phone on the wall started ringing. I figured it was just a customer wanting tickets, so I picked it up without thinking much of it. Hello, you reached the theater. This is Thomas. How may I help you if you're looking to book tickets? I'd like to listen to a play. So you want to listen? Not watch a play, but listen to one? That's right. I see. Well, if you came to the theater and buy a ticket, you're free to close your eyes and listen to the actors perform. I can't leave the house, so I like to listen over the phone. So do you mean you can't come to the theater? I want to listen over the phone. May I ask why you can't leave the house? Because I'm blind. My parents don't want me going outside. Oh, I understand. Would it be alright for me to listen? 99 plus. That's just annoying at that point. Jesus. Let me talk to father, I mean the owner. I'll be right. I'll call you back. Please do. That's how I met Leah. Soon we were calling each other every day. I couldn't leave this phone in the theater, so you read to her instead, right? Things like father's scripts. Yeah, my father's left a deep impression on her. She admired him from the bottom of her heart. Because of that, she started falling down the rabbit hole. She fell in love with theater, till her heart was set on it. Her heart was set on becoming an actress. That's right. She said so every time we talked. Over the phone, I could tell her voice is so pretty, like an angel's. You must have thought. You make her an actress no matter what. Yeah, one chance to prove herself, and the crowd would adore her, I know it. Turn Leah an actress, you. Wait, what Thomas did to make Leo an actress was... Bone pals? Oh, there we go. I miss calls. How do you even call that much in such a short amount of time? Wow, what a coincidence. Speaking of someone calling and not picking up, this story that's happening right now. Wait, I think I remember that now. Hello, Father. Sorry, I know you're busy with work, but there's something I need to ask. And you're never at home, so this was the only way I could reach you. Sorry, I want to ask. I have a friend, Leah. She's blind, but could you help her become an actress? She has a really incredible voice. What, really? You know about Leah? Did you answer one of the calls when I wasn't around? I had no idea. Turned out Father knew about Leah. He happened to pick up one of the times Leah called the theater. And even then, or even over the phone, her voice astounded him. Thomas, an angel, called when he was talking about Leah's voice. And then Father... What? You already started writing a play for her? Wow, Leah will never believe this. You hear what I hear in her voice, too. Thank you, Oto-san. I'm so happy right now. And Father, you don't mind, could I ask one more favor? It's about the script for Leah's play. Uh-oh. Father noticed Leah's talent without pointing it out. Then why didn't Leah become an actress? Of course, it was me. It was my fault. I'm the reason she couldn't become an actress. I ruined Leah's dreams. Calm down. It's not your fault. Oop. I want to tell you, but it's so hard to get the words out. Not that I couldn't do anything for her. I abandoned her. You'd never do that. After all, you are still desperate to help her. Look how desperate you are to help Leah, even now. Yes, I am, yeah. Maybe. Do you really think so, Mary? Did I devote my life to helping Leah? You worked yourself to the bone for her. Because Thomas pushed himself every day for Leah's sake. We worked so hard day in, day out for Leah's sake. Thomas wrote a script. Okay, good. Whew. Thomas, you wrote your own script with Leah in the lead role, didn't you? I wrote one too for her. For Leah? Father, sorry for calling again. I know you're busy. But what I asked the other day, I'm wondering how it turned out. Yes, for Leah. Yes, are you still going ahead with her play? You already finished the script. It's only been... Wow, you're good at writing, Father. And what about mine? You said you'd think about using it, remember? Yes, you said so, Father. You promised to read my script. So did you? If it's good enough, would you use it? After Leah's play? Oh, so mine won't work. Yes, you're right, Father. I know I don't have any talent. But I'm trying my best. Back to repo? Okay, bye. Father, please don't say that. I'll keep trying as many times as it takes. Please, Father, I want to be part of this too, not just Leah. Please, don't hang up on me. Ching. I wrote scripts over and over, gave them all to my father. I wanted to be the one to write Leah's play, no matter what it took. I knew it wouldn't happen, I knew it. But I had to try, or else. Leah would soar to new heights, further and further away from me. My lack of talents tore me up inside. I was so desperate to keep up. I had to, or else I'd get left behind. Wait, Leah. At this rate, I'll be the only one left down here. But if my feelings didn't matter, of course not. Who would want to watch my play anyways? Father didn't even consider what I wrote. Soon enough, calls started pouring in. Well, I reached a theater ticket booth. Tickets for Leah's play? Sorry, opening day hasn't been set yet. Saw a poster, they're all over town, I had no idea. I'm sorry, sir, I should have known. When does Leah's play start? Let me ask the owner, just to be sure. Everything was moving forward while I was left in the dark. Posters advertising Leah's debut were everywhere, and people kept calling to ask for more details. The pressure was getting to me. If I didn't write a script good enough to get Father's approval soon, Leah would become more and more famous, and I'd just be left behind. Just talentless trash. Your plays really were trash. Not worth the paper I wrote them on. There, you know, right? Paper trash makes good kindling. Perfect for the middle of winter. I still remember the freezing cold night. Father took a bunch of my scripts and tossed them into the fireplace. Either they were so bad that Father burned them out of disgust, or they just happened to be close by and he tossed them in without realizing. Whichever it was, I never asked, because I already knew. That was the only way my scripts could be useful to anyone, right, Mary? I don't think... There must have been a misunderstanding. It's fine, Mary, you could be honest with me. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I don't have any talent at all. That's why Father burnt my scripts. Thomas. And I haven't told you what happened next. Pretty soon, people called just to ask, when is Leah's plays gonna start? Nothing else. I have to dread picking up the phone. And I just... Oh no. Did Leah run away from the house because Thomas stopped picking up the phone? But who was phone? Leah's gonna be a big star very soon. Though a talentless piece of trash like me shouldn't be talking to her. I have to put some space between us. No, actually, I want to distance myself from her. Oh god. That's how I felt at that point. I hated myself for not having any talent. It hurt so much so. So I made up my mind. I'd never call her again. I'd break it all off. That's what's best for her. And what's best for me before I break. Answer. Don't answer. No! So I never answered Leah's calls again. And never called her myself. Then about a week after I cut contact, she suddenly went missing. Leah snuck out of her house and tried to come to the theater alone. But far from making it here, she got lost somewhere in town, disappeared. A lot of people went looking for her all over town for weeks and weeks, but we never found a trace of her. All those theater posters were her changed to missing person flyers. That's when regrets set in. The regrets set in. I have to call Leah. Leah's waiting for me to call her. Leah, it's me, Thomas. Are you still mad at me? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're so mad. I'll call you back later. I have to call Leah. Leah's waiting for me to call her. Leah, it's me. Where are you right now? Is some nice person in town taking care of you? I sure hope so. If so, one word, just one word is fine. Would you please pick up and answer me? I have to call Leah. Leah's waiting for me to call her. Leah, I called you again today. It's been 100 days since you left. Do you think you can forgive me yet? I guess you still need more time. All my scripts, of course I'm so right every day. You want to know if I'm showing them to Father? I actually haven't, no. Wait, didn't I tell you? I haven't left this room since you disappeared, not even once. This used to be the theater's dressing room. The theater's been closed. Ever since you disappeared, people stopped coming to the theater. They blamed Father. Everyone's saying all sorts of things, like he was using you since you're blind. That he saw you as a way to make more money, that he pushed you too hard during rehearsals. And when you snapped under the pressure, you ran away and died. That's what they think. Now it's my turn to be the world-famous playwright in this place. Yeah, that's why I'm writing scripts every day. Yeah, you're the star, of course. I'm trying my best for you. So please forgive me. Please pick up the phone, Leah. I have to call Leah. Leah's waiting for me to call her. Leah, please forgive me. You left home to visit me, didn't you? You'd have never left if I hadn't stopped talking to you, right? If there's anything I can do, just pick up. And what do I... Thomas's feelings, I think I understand him. Felt the same way at one point. Yeah, please pick up. I remember when I kept waiting for someone important to call, but that call never came. Leah, please pick up. I remember when I kept calling someone important, but they never picked up. I want to talk to you. I really want to talk. Leah, it's been 300 days since you disappeared. The truth finally hit me. Leah, you're still alive. Not only that, you're living happily somewhere. I just know it. You're alive, but still angry at me. That's why you won't answer my calls. I'm glad I figured it out, actually. It's great you're still alive. Oh, would you look at that? The moon is falling, I just noticed. Not that I care anymore. The moon can fall, the world can end, but at the very least, I want you to live. I want you to be there even if you're angry, too angry to answer me. I want you to keep living. Oh! What do I do now? For Thomas and for myself. I don't know the first name of Leah. Who is she to Thomas? Fine girl. Thomas must have thought of Leah as a very kind girl. At the same time, she was strong-willed. Very strong-willed. That's why she was determined to go out to find Thomas on her own. We're the same. I'm just like Leah. No matter how strong you are, the loneliness never goes away. That's why I decided to leave that room. Yes, I'm Leah. Yeah, please answer the phone. Just this once, please answer me. So I can... Moshi mosh! Whoa. Hello, how you been? Huh? I'm not hearing things, am I? It's me, Leah. Oh gee, have you forgotten my voice? I know you've been calling me every day, Thomas. What? Leah? Is it really you? Is it really you? Of course it's me. Leah! Sniffle, sniffle. Are you crying? You're not crying on me, are you? Come now. I answered the phone. You should be happy, not bursting into tears. Sniffle, ngurng. Thomas, what were you about to say just now? Something like, if I answered just this once? What were you gonna do? I'm here now, just like you wanted. I want to apologize. So sorry. Oh well, I hear you, Len. I accept your apology. Alright, I accept your apology. I know you've been hurting too. Thank you, Lee. Since you apologized and everything, could you do me a favor? Like what? I want you to put me on stage with one of your scripts. On stage, but there aren't any. I mean, the world ended, so... What are you saying, silly? Stages are wherever you want them to be. The biggest one is in our hearts. You told me about the theater every time we talked, remember? Your words brought the stage to life within my mind. Really? I guess. Wherever you want them to be, you're right. But at this time, let's build a stage together. I feel a cloth in front of me like a giant wall. And it's one of the curtains. Oh, it's so exciting when the curtains open. It's like opening the door to a brand new world. I'd always be on the edge of my seat waiting for that one magical moment. I see many suns shining in the dark. I know, those are the spotlights. Huge lights shining down on us from the ceiling. It made me feel like a star. I feel it sound like ice falling. Yes, that's the audience's applause. I can hear the audience echoing throughout. Endless applause ringing out from every corner of that theater. See, we made our own stage. Yeah, we're on stage right now. Hey Thomas, I want to perform your play right here. Of course, let's do it right now. What's the title? It's a little embarrassing. First time was self-hatred, but then I changed it to what? In the end, I settled on Ode to the Girl Who Saved Me. Now, who is this girl? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm sad. She's the only person in the audience for a play, Leah. She's the one who saved this boat. I wouldn't be here without her. I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. You see, she's had a hard life too. I really hope she gets saved too. What? Well, let me rehearse a bit backstage, Leah. Wait. Goodbye. Mary. Wait. Wait, Thomas. Where are you going? Thomas, please don't go. Why are you leaving me behind? Don't leave me here all alone. Take me with you. I'm your friend. Oh my goodness gracious. That was really sad. Thomas. What's this? Oh. Leah. I'm Leah, aren't I? Am I not? No, I'm... Uh-oh. I think I'm losing bits of myself every time I pretend to be someone else. That's not good. The moon. That's the moon. The moon for my memories. Where am I? I hung up? I'm not talking to anyone anymore? Where am I? Hamlet? Oh man. I think this might be a good place to stop. We've just finished episode 2. And... this is a good cliffhanger. Because now I think we lost ourselves or something. And now We're just trying to figure out who we are even more. Man, that was good. Holy crap. I was wondering, I was like, part of me was like thinking like, nah, this so far this isn't as good as the first story, but then it definitely picked up near the end, and holy moly. It's becoming a little bit too real, this game. Ugh, I'm bunny. Oh god, I need to lay down. And by lay down, I mean eat some food. Hello, Fawny. Got really sad at the end of that story. Man. Whew. Mamma mia. This game's great. Very underrated. Hello. Oh my goodness. Why is everyone coming in now? Right when I'm about to end the stream. We just got over the whole emotions. The emotions of all this, of the story of this episode. And this feels like it's a good place to stop, especially since I need to go eat and maybe nap and take a shower and go to work. I have to go to work. Oh man. I'm exhausted. I feel emotionally exhausted after every episode here. But hello, it's you. How are you? About myself. Why am I even in here? No idea. My memories are back yet. How do I feel right now? Sad. You weren't lurking. You were lurking but listening. That's alright. That's why I've been recording these and putting them on the YouTube as well. So if anyone wants to go back and listen to these stories, they're gonna be archived forever, I hope. Until of course I do something bad and the channel gets banned forever, but well, that might not happen anytime soon, I hope. Touching something in this room might bring back memories. I want to touch this big bear. I guess it's a diary. Feels almost familiar to the touch. Should I look inside? Self-hatred. Self-hatred. Who wrote this? May 28th. My self-hatred. She's treated very nicely. But not me. Never have been. I was at the home by myself when it happened. I was looking up at the moon and then I heard a big whoosh and crackle behind me. I turned around and the whole house was surrounded by fire. There was nowhere to run. I was all alone. I cried and cried. Whose diary is this? There's more on the next page. Am I going to burn ashes right here? I want to run away, but I can't. Save me, Daddy, I yelled, and suddenly... Hello? Who's there? Thought I told you never to call me again. Who is this person? Help, the house is on fire. What? My house is on fire? Then don't just sit there. Get out on your own. I can't. Please come save me. Please save me! Bing. Alright, you guys. Okay. It's saved. I know that for sure. We know if it's saved. Okay. That seems like a good place to stop. Alright. Let us continue this game tomorrow. And bring more tissues and... Wait, what's the weather looking like tomorrow for here? Do I need to bring a safety blanket? Oh, it's gonna be raining again tomorrow. Yeah, what a surprise. Yeah. No, this game is great. But man. What a great story. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I need to pee again, holy crap. But I also need to go get some food, and I'm gonna go take a nap and then get ready for work. You know, all the good stuff. But yeah. What's it called? I'll be playing more of this tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, everyone, thanks for coming to watch. I will be back tomorrow, and no booming. All right. Bye. Yes, promises. You better promise.